Hi, my name is Becky Thompson, and I'm the author of the new book, Survivors on the Yoga Mat, and I'm thrilled to get to talk with you about it today. In the last decade, we've witnessed as researchers have been confirming what we have long known in our own bodies, that yoga heals. At the same time, I've wished for an intimate, accessible book chronicling the stories of a wide range of practitioners who've used yoga as a method of healing from trauma. That is this book. The book includes a story of a high school heroin addict who now is a revered yoga teacher, and the story of a Buddhist on death row whose work on the meditation mat spurs him to stop the murder of a gay inmate, and an Afro-Caribbean musician who still is able to nail Warrior 3 even after a hip replacement. It includes the story of a firefighter who moonlights as a yoga teacher with fabulously unconventional methods, and the story of a professor who understands her restlessness on the yoga mat as tied to the ceaseless walking of her people in the Great Migration. And it includes the story of my daughter, a Native American activist who uses contemplative practices in her teaching. The stories in the book are funny, serious, insightful, and sometimes surprising. They teach us what Rolf Gates explains, the famous yoga teacher and recovering alcoholic, when he thinks of the word survivor. He says, finding joy when there was no joy, finding hope when there was no hope, finding love when there was no love. The stories are complicated and wry, teaching us about patience, what it means to come to the mat even when your insides are churning, and what it means to understand memories as tender friends, and what it means to be willing to turn your world upside down in order to make things right. What these stories have taught me is the tremendous resilience and creativity among survivors, that we have our own distinct style in the ways that we teach and the ways that we practice. We are the ones that wiggle our ways through Shavasana, and we are the ones who are often the activists, saving ourselves and our communities at the same time. This book was written for anybody who has tried to make a way out of no way, and for the families, friends, and professionals who love us. I hope that you find a piece of yourself in the book, that you can read it in the wee hours, that you share it with a friend, and that you take it to a yoga studio. And I hope that it inspires you to find the next step in your most marvelous self. The book will be available in September. Please friend me on Facebook or check out my website. I really appreciate you listening today. Namaste.